Hey there, fellow mobile gaming fanatics. I'm MyTyme WWE Supercard here. In today's episode, it's going to be a quick one actually. I'm just here to look at the end of the PCC, the Team PCC coming up, and a King of the Ring. And I've actually decided to bring this King of the Ring because I've got some rewards worth potentially claiming. So we'll come back to that. The PCC here, I ranked 20,000 at the end. Yep. 1150 personal points as it shows there. I was going for the local talent. As that was becoming less and less a reality, I kind of stopped playing. I had no interest to get this Braun Strowman. Now yes, to get a SummerSlam event card pro would have been great, but I can't play the event next weekend, or if I'm going to, I'm going to have to spend a lot of credits to do the whole thing between Thursday night and Friday morning, and I did not really fancy playing 8-9 hours kind of straight to try and get this card then, and putting in a fairly substantial amount of credits to do so. So I kind of just gave up on the card. I click on claim reward. I don't know what I actually get. We'll find out in a moment. So yeah, if any of you guys also went for local talent and you managed to get the event card and you're a bit gutted by getting, Braun Strowman, at least it is still going to be either your strongest or second strongest card in your deck, depending if you've got the Finn card or not. Okay, we'll claim both of these. A bit of, I don't know, maybe fusion fodder, something like that. Yeah, so getting that Braun card is still going to be half decent. It's, don't get me wrong, it's, if you got it, then congratulations. I could have got it. I'm not going to lie, I could have put the effort in to get it. I'm not a fan of PCC, but I am tempted to come out for Team PCC, and kind of the reason for that is the rewards are going to be Enzo versus Anderson. So yeah, let's click on how to play very quickly, and we'll look at the rewards. So up top here you got Enzo, Big Cass versus Anderson and Gallows. So top 1 to 10 in ranks get that SummerSlam card. Now, in a slight change of format here, I believe so, because I haven't done the team events like this for a while. 11 to 20 also getting a SummerSlam card. I think it used to be top 50 got SummerSlam. No, top 50 used to get WrestleMania cards. Okay, bit less. Okay, so top 30 anyway, you can get the single of each card. Now ideally, obviously top 10 would be great. That'd be 2 singles for me, but I still like Big Cass and Enzo. I think everyone likes Enzo more, to be honest with you. If it was Anderson and Gallows, would not really bother me if I could get both cards. To be honest with you, 2 more cards would be great. However, I don't think we'll be ranking in the top 1 to 10. Also, I do not think that Anderson and Gallows have a hope in hell of winning this. It's pretty evident to me that Supercard wanted these 2 up-and-coming superstars to win this team event. Now if we just scroll down, you've got Finn, AJ as the WrestleMania cards, and Cena, Wyatt as the Survivor cards. Now I'll go down to legendary cards for you. So if you kind of look here, Kofi, Seth, or Seth's the better card. Cena, Wyatt, well, Cena's easily the better card. Finn, AJ's the better card. And up here you've got Enzo and Anderson, with Enzo, if you look at his stats, having 925 charisma, 1989 in speed, and lacking a bit in the rest compared to Gallows, 1908 and 1881 lacking the rest. Enzo is the better card as well. So it's going to be a bit of a preference, but I still imagine them winning pretty easy, Enzo and Cass. And conveniently, the team that I'm in for this event is called Soft Squad. Yes, I left Spank the Monkey. I may go back there after the event or in a couple of events time. They weren't going to get involved in the PCC, so I decided that as I can actually play or put a reasonable amount of effort anyway into it, I wanted to join a team who had ambitions of getting the cards. Now top 30 is doable. It is not the end of the world, to be honest with you. It just requires a few people playing. So you've got Brad, Hessen, My Styles, Sucker Free, The Dangerous here, Bucky Boss, Nico, Timothy, and then myself at the moment. Whether they recruit someone else is another matter. I was actually recruited here from the most recent King of the Ring. You actually see My Styles in there, and he asked if anybody was looking for it, somebody who was close to SummerSlam tier or in SummerSlam tier. So good news is these are guys which are hopefully going to be trying to get the card. So I'm looking forward to potentially playing a PCC and getting another SummerSlam card. I know it's probably not really worth it because it's just a single card, but if I could get a board reset while grinding as well, that would be awesome. And if I could get a pro, it would be another card to it. I said I haven't done Team PCC for a long time. I haven't even done individual PCC. This Braun was the first one in, I don't know, it must be 4 or 5, something like that. And still no SummerSlam Pro. Not going to have an event Pro now with this Braun card. So to get another SummerSlam single would be great. We'll see how that goes. Let me know, you guys, what you're going for. Also, future events, depending how this goes, I might save these guys again. I'm happy to go and join other teams. Thank you for the couple of invites I have had from a few of you. I am looking to help some of you guys, but please bear in mind that although I was away from the game for a while, I'm still in SummerSlam tier, and I would like to try and get the SummerSlam reward. So if it's like Ring Domination and Road to Glory, I need to be with teams that are going for the SummerSlam card, as opposed to just stopping at Survivor WrestleMania. Like in Season 3 when it first starts off, if I don't do my own team again, then yeah, no problems. I'll join, float around, get the early cards, and then, as the game progresses, maybe settle down in the team. But yeah, if your team is able to get the top rewards and you need an extra player, feel free to hit me up in the comments. I don't have any affiliation with any teams at the moment. I'm more than happy just to float around and help other people get those cards in the process. So let's finish off this video then very quickly. Now we've seen the rewards for the forthcoming Team PCC with King of the Ring. Now I'm quite lucky here, to be fair. Contenders bracket, I finished in 6th. You just saw the result of the final there. Finished in 6th. I was like 1st or 2nd for a while. I missed on quite a bit of energizing, but I wasn't really too worried about any of the people. I mean, for the majority of them, they either had a couple of weaknesses, whether it be the divas, whether it be that they had a weakened males, tag teams, or whatever. So none of us really had like a top deck in, a bit like myself. And as I moved across, once I come against Hitman, game 1, I should be energized. This is when I went to sleep. Yep, so I've had 2 matches against Hitman. He's not energized here. I would have won the first match anyway. I would have lost the second match. I would have won this one. I would have won this one. So I would have won regardless, because toughness here for Shinzuki. I would have won 4-1 regardless. And in here, Divas, I would have lost. I would have won. I would have won. I would have lost. And then last match, I would have won. So even if he was fully energized, I would have still won the match. And as you can see myself in game 2, I was asleep at this point. I only got through to the end of Mike, re-energized in the second game here. And I think, was I energized for the first game? I don't think I was. Yeah, wasn't energized for the first game. Fortunately, managed to get through. Second game, I then energized and got through. And this is where I then went to sleep and woke up many hours later, completely forgetting about this. So we got to the final. I actually did beat Andre in the first game here. As you can see, he's Roman won the first one. Just for speed, probably using the support as well, helped me in the second game. Undertaker's speed not being fantastic. Lose the third one, Power Charisma would have lost it anyway. Even if I was fully energized, would have won this regardless. And in the last match, I would have won regardless as well. Game 2, not energized. It went his way, and the same with game 3. So you can see here, not energized. Potentially, I could have won this final. So I've ended up coming second. Mainly because I was sleeping. So bit gutted that it wasn't a hard King of the Ring, and it was one that I actually could have won for once. But I click claim reward. So the first one was going to be the WrestleMania card, followed by the Survivor card. Now Survivor, I have no interest in the Survivor card. Survivor Divas I'm not using. Even if I made a Survivor Diva Pro, it's basically not really going to replace any of the ones in my Road to Glory deck at the moment. I'm just looking for WrestleMania Divas. Yes, I can get some use out of a few of the males in a Road to Glory, but ideally I want a WrestleMania Diva. So let's click claim reward and pray. Boom. You pray and you shall receive. Okay, Naomi is a single, but if I can get a little bit of luck in King of the Rings, who knows, maybe she'll be rewarded in the near future in an event. I don't know, but I'm just stoked to have at least got a Diva at last. So it's not a pro though. I would have preferred a pro. And we've got a support, which I forgot about the Survivor being support actually. I forgot to change in the in WrestleMania. So, okay, -110 to opponent power, perfect. That'll go straight into a fusion chamber. But Naomi there, not too bad. If you just go and have a look at my WrestleMania Divas as it currently stands, it's another one to add to the list. As you can see, I could potentially get a Trish Pro from my fusion, which is actually on WrestleMania. I got Kevin Owens for the Survivor fusion, and yeah, we've got a while to go. So I've got Kevin Owens for the Survivor fusion, so we will bring this fusion chamber up. So if I've got a Trish Stratus there, oops, that would be amazing. Other than that, it's Asuka, Naomi, and who's the other diva? Alicia Fox, that's it. So 3 divas which are terrible, been nerfed so much since the early levels, and not particularly great either. So yeah, well, anyone would do. Obviously, ideally here having a Charlotte, Asuka would be the best, but still really stoked to get that diva single, because the males, great to get them, but I'm kind of losing interest in WrestleMania tier, especially for the male superstars. It's all about SummerSlam tier now. So Money in the Bank as well, 42.52. We're getting there. It's going to take a little while, but I'm going to hope that during next week, before I go away, I can get this up to 9,000. I'll try and put a few hours in while I'm playing the PCC, Team PCC, play a few games in between here and there, get close to getting this done, get that second Randy, and that'll give me enough time also to get those 2 Brock Lesnar's. So looks like at the moment my first SummerSlam Pro is going to be a Money in the Bank card, but you never know. Maybe Supercard can throw in a nice spanner in the works during this Team PCC grind. So let me know, guys, what you're going to go for, what side you're going to go, if it's going to be Enzo or if it's going to be Anderson, sorry. And also, if you're going to go for the sub cards, let me know what you're going for. Once again, a lot of people don't play Team PCC, so I'm hoping that is going to help. So I'm coming out of the retirement here, brushing off the cobwebs, just to help Soft Squad for this go and see how we can get on. So if you've enjoyed the video, let me know. If in future events you're close to SummerSlam tier and you could do with an extra person to help you almost not so much guarantee those cards, but definitely, pull their weight to do it. As I said, I think I got 550 odd, 560 odd in the last Team Road to Glory. I was 3rd in the team there. Otherwise, I could potentially go back to Spank the Monkey after this. Or if these guys have all been really cool, to be fair, all been very polite, all been very welcoming, if they're going to push and they want me to stay, maybe I will stay put. Who knows? Only time will tell. Anyway, thank you for watching, listening to me jabbering on. I'm going to go into another King of the Ring very shortly. What is the time here? I'm going to give it about an hour or so. I seem to find that it's a bit better for me to enter around 7 a.m-ish my time, in UK time, as opposed to, I used to do it about 4 or 5, and I'm finding that those King of the Ring seem to be a lot harder now. So we're back in a couple of days, probably showing you the conclusion of the Team PCC. Hopefully be closer to Money in the Bank, and also close to another reward in the next King of the Ring. Thank you for watching, people. Take care.